Hello, team. It's so excited that we are starting campaign 13. 13 is kind of a transition campaign for us. Some of our incentives are ending, and we have one brand new one just starting. So much to talk about. Um, Hope that you are out and about, getting the word out, getting as many people to know what you do, so that they know that there is somebody out there to order Avon from. They are shopping. You just have to be um, good at customer service. We've talked about this last time. I promise you that they are out there. It's just finding time in your busy schedule and their busy schedule, but you can have a profitable summer. So making sure that that you just kind of stay on top of your business, keep growing your business, keep talking about your business, and just getting the word out and asking for referrals. I have loved recently getting referrals. It has been awesome. I've even put in there, now on my invoices, please let me know if you would, like an extra book for a friend or family member. Doing whatever I can to get those extra referrals. We might jump into that real quick tonight. Some of you do not even know you can personalize those invoices. So maybe that's something we jump into tonight and make that our little extra something. How about that? That way you guys are staying on top of it and using, I love using Avon's resources where they are, managing my customers for me so that I can follow up and I also have just that invoice that just has, everything calculated for me. Less paperwork for me, less time. I just have to double check it, print it, and pack the orders. So that's good, right? Anything to help with a little bit of time saving is always a benefit. Loving hearing you guys ask about fundraisers. We do have that video out there underneath. I think it's underneath the new ambassador um, new ambassador playlist. The basics. If you want, go ahead and jump out there. There's one on there for 2025. So make sure you grab the new one. But yeah, so many opportunities this summer. Hoping that you all are jumping on and thinking of some new ways to grab some new customers because they're out there. Yeah, so let's jump in. Let me share my screen. Oh my goodness, that's not what I want to share. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we will jump over here and um, share my screen, jump in. All right, so we are definitely in, summer is coming up. I think it's the 20th is the first day of summer. So we are getting ready to just jump into actual summer. So the sunscreen is absolutely spot on for this campaign. I hope you guys have got to try these. They are really nice. Um, I have a video out there with where I've shown all of it. So I would say, yeah, definitely. Oh my goodness, I'm making a mess trying to show you guys. But yeah, so they are absolutely, I love them. They are the same size as our other sunscreen. So if you have used our Equinox Solaire um, or our mineral oil, they are all 1.7 ounces. So definitely it's just a great new packaging, cute, trendy, easy to talk about. So absolutely love that. I hope that you have watched. up here, making sure that you're going up to Avon YouTube and you're checking out the Avon Connect. They did a great segment on talking, questions that your customers are going to ask, how to answer those, how to talk about it. So they did a fantastic job. Kudos to Avon on that. And so yeah, go out there and watch the Avon Connect for this. If you need, if you need some tips and tricks, I watched it. Been at this a long time, but I still went out there and I watched it and I thought it was fantastic. So let's go into, I want to go to the incentives hub real quick. I did talk about we have a new incentive and some of our incentives are ending. So let's see what we have going on. Okay, so this is our brand new one, and that is our skincare success challenge. So it's all about being one of the top 50 in North America um, sellers for skincare products. That includes all of the, the two new Beyond Glow um, in the collection, but it also includes our Solaire and um, all of our sun care products in our portfolio. So definitely, and it looks like the top 50 will earn a $50 rebate. So oh, the top 11 to 50 will earn 25. I guess we could jump into the details. So it's going to be through the 15th, through campaign 15. So we've got 13, 14, and 15. So three campaigns. Um, you're going to do 200 in sales. Um, sell at least 2 units of Beyond Glow products. So at least two of the units have to be the new milk or moisturizer. Um, and then, but all of them qualify. And then the top 10 in sales will receive a $50 rebate towards a future purchase in campaign 17. Top 11 to 50 in total sun care sales will earn a $25 rebate in future on campaign 17. Okay, sorry. Okay, so top 10 earn 50 and then 11 through 50 earn 25. That makes so much more sense once I finally read that correctly. So there you go. You never know what it's going to take to be the top. So, jump into that incentive and even if it's not, even if the one thing is even if you're not earning the incentive, just pushing and sharing more of your um, sun care, even if you don't win, you're doing better than if you didn't try at all. Does that make sense? So uh, just it's kind of giving you something to keep your eye on. I know that in my video, and it's out there if you guys want to watch it, my video to my customers, I really jumped in with what the sun care and that they need to be using the SPF because it really hit me that so many of my customers are um, buying you know, creams from me and serums and all this stuff to correct what the aging that they don't want. But yet I'm not selling enough of the skincare, I mean of the sunscreen to say, hey, you're getting more damage by not using the sun care along with your skincare that you're already using. Does that make sense? So I'm really trying to talk to my customers that it is important. Um, okay, it looks like that is a Avon Connect. That one's still going through 14. We're good there. Extended shipping on us. This will be the last campaign unless they extend it. But new customers shopping with you where they are refunding the $8 to you, this will be the last campaign. So take advantage of new customers shopping with you. This is going to be the last campaign for these new ambassador bundles. If you have wanted one of these and you have yet to get one, they have a $75 and $100 bundle. The $100 bundle comes with a 10-pack of books. Um, if you have not gotten one and you did want to get one, now's the time because they're going to change it up. Power up your 1 in 4 incentives. Now, this is for all of you new representatives. If you've been working on getting um, some of these new bundles by placing a $100 order um, in your first 6 campaigns to get 4 different bundles, this is going to be the last campaign to earn this. So I'll make sure I reach out. I'll try to reach out to all of you that are still in the time range to earn this. But if you are not on my team, please, if you are in your first 6 campaigns, you want to make sure that you are getting in on this for it being the last one. And okay, and this is leadership reward um at convention, I believe. Yeah, this is the one for convention. So yeah. So, and that one's in play for all. So, yeah, that's where we stand, guys. So, one new, and then we also, we haven't really talked about it, but Avon Go Far Costa Rica, that is going on through campaign 21. So we have definitely been working on this for almost a year, but you can get your tracker and check out where you are. If you are eligible, are you working towards what is your goal? And where do you stand working towards Costa Rica? So definitely taking advantage of that. Um, under is it under the buzz? Let's see. So under the buzz, if you haven't been watching or getting your email for the buzz, we're doing Avon Connect in Las Vegas in 2025. They have now opened up where you can register virtually for, I believe it's 3 sessions. So this is where you will register for actually going to the conference. But I had hoped to show you um, that you can sign up for, I think you may have to go through, I think this is going to take you to the same place. Okay, so here's, if you go through Manage Business and then go to Avon Connect, they have just released the agenda. So you guys might want to take a look at that and see just what it is that they are offering. So here is, what they're going to be doing each day. And then let me see if it has register virtually on here. It does not. So we will have to get you the link to register virtually. It did come through your email. So check your email for the buzz, and it says virtual registration for Avon Connect. So let me know if you need that, and we'll try to get that out to you. Definitely want you guys to at least be able to go virtually. Yeah, I think that's where we are here. Okay, and one more thing because we're just before I forget, because I will before we jump in. I told you that you do your invoicing in the back office. So if you go to manage business and you go to web office, we've all talked about our address book where we are adding names to our address book so that they get advertisements from Avon from us. And we can also have access to send them information and thank them for their orders. Um, Customer invoicing is if you are placing, when you put the orders in your bag, if you're putting them underneath um, their names, it's going to come up with, customer invoicing. It'll come up with their actual invoices. But what you can do to set that up so that it comes up every time, you can go into invoice personalization. We haven't talked about this in a long time. Um, you can put on there what you want them to see of your information. But if you go right here in gray, it's grayed out. You go to customer invoices. You can enter so that it puts what you want your service charge to be standard on your invoices. I just do $1. Um, then I change it if I need to um, individually, but this is going to be on every invoice unless it's changed. You want to put in your sales tax. If you haven't seen, if you go into your order history and you pull up one of your invoices, it will have your tax rate right up in the corner. I will show you that. Um, so you're gonna have I want it to show the campaign. Um, I don't want it to show multiple phone numbers on the invoice. I just have it displaying the regular one. But you can select a message to go on your invoice, and they have short ones here for, to put on there. And, I've always had just, thank you for your order. But I decided that I wanted to do go a bit more. So you have up to 800 characters that you can put on there. And so mine now has on there, thank you for shopping local with me. Your support means the world to me. Every order helps me grow my small business, and I'm truly grateful to have customers like you. If you loved your experience, the best compliment to give is a referral. Share my info and your book with a friend, or let me know if you want to add an extra book to your next order. Don't forget to check out our latest specials, ask for samples, and let me share new finds. There's always something new, fabulous waiting for you. Thank you again for supporting local and choosing Avon. And then I have my name. I got that from ChatGPT. I just put in there, that I needed something to put on there for my customer invoices and that I wanted. The other thing that I could add on there is something about, I might put on there some recruiting. So you can do this. And then when you hit save, when you go to a invoice, when you go into manage invoice, and then you go into customer invoicing, it comes up here, and then you are able to, it will give you, the name of your customer, and then you click here for the invoice, and it will give it to you. And everything that you had just put on there is going to be on there. Really quick, just to show you, order history. If you go here and you go into your order, so your order will always be just an AVR number with a date. If you go to print invoice, you don't have to print it. It just gives you this pop-up. But right here, it's going to tell you the estimated tax rate. This is what Avon has charged you for a tax rate. And it's spot on for what it is in my area. So this is what you want to charge your customers. is this tax rate right here. So just so that you guys all kind of have an, a little something extra in this video, I hope that helps you guys. Um, so let's jump in. We are special offers. They've couple extra they threw in there this time is that 2 for $14 on lipstick. And of course, they get the free mesh bag with the order of the sunscreens. So they're getting that all in this catalog. We have a brand new Good Buys flyer. Okay, let's talk goodbyes flyer for just a second. Um, the English language can be difficult, and I have never really looked at this. I believe I think in the past it said goodbyes, like BYES, and it was products that were being discontinued. But if you read it now, it says good buys. Like these are fantastic buys. So BUYS. So like buying. So that is I want us to get used to that. That's what it's going to be on the catalogs because these are just special offers, bundles, special bundles, and things like that. Um, these are good buys. These are like fantastic buys. So start rethinking and reprogramming your brain to read that as a good buy, a fantastic buy, instead of buy ideos. So I just wanted to jump on. I forgot to say that last time. And yeah, so when you're talking to your customers, these are just like fantastic buys. They're just great bundles for them to get. So these are the good buys. So we've got a new flyer this time that just started this campaign that goes with 13 and 14. And then we're going to go into what's new 15. So it looks like we are going into um, some more makeup splurging, up to 65% off. So some great deals again. We are a makeup company. One thing is that Mattitude is back. If you have not had the opportunity, if you were not here when Mattitude was here the first time, it is a great liquid lipstick. Love the vivid saturated color. Yes, it is. It's a non-drying formula, so it is a wet, but wears all day without fading or feathering. Contains vitamin E and a blend of olive oil and sunflower oil to help smooth and soften lips. Glides on effortlessly, delivering full coverage in one swipe in a velvety soft matte finish. Um, these are they we've had them before, but it's saying it has a new improved transfer resistant formula. I believe in the past that they did have a good staying power, but they did have some transferring onto your cup or onto whatever. It did have a little bit of a transfer. So I'm excited to try it again, see what they are, what the new improved is about. I can tell you right now, they're saying that they're not quite in yet. So they're excited to bring these back, but they're not quite ready. Looks like by next campaign, which is still a full campaign before that comes out, it looks like that's when they're hoping to have it in. So they're hoping to have it in by July 2nd. You do get a free vintage pouch. Look at that. That is kind of cool. So if you're really liking the vintage thing, So you can, with any $30 makeup purchase, um, and it's going to be or select pages in the brochure. So this is going to be something that our customers can get also. Um, that that they're going to be able to they or us can get a vintage makeup pouch. So super, that's kind of exciting. So it's a what's a brochure and a what's new offer. So remember, I am personally going to wait till next campaign so that I can pick up a couple of these and then I'll get the pouch with that. But I have some people that were waiting for a good purple to come back in. So I am definitely going to be getting the purple and then we'll see which other colors I get. But yeah, I'll definitely be doing the glimmer, the Mattitude coming back. Then, of course, we've got special offers here. These are going to be special pricing. So $10.99 on our lip butter. Again, I love that. Um, I love all of the, oh, 9.49 on the birthday bombs. Yeah, you guys, if you want to get some different ones, these are great pricing. And like I said, you get the pouch. But these also, that's before your discount. But you could do something on, our um our lipstick, our regular matte lipstick versus our satin lipstick versus our lip butter. You guys could do something like, how do you like it? And here's your kind of your nudes um, and uh, your birthday bombs. You could do all kinds of videos if you got like one in each category. And this, if you have not had the opportunity, our Bee Blush cheek color, it is just as it is also a cheek and lip color. So you can use these as just like our new Go is a powdery and matte. This is more of a um, radiant dewy consistency when you put it on your cheek and on your lip. So this is another great buildable coverage. Yeah, and there it is, dewy finish. So again, that could be something that you could show your customers a two-in-one. We love a good two-in-one. Brand new product alert. Looks like we've got a new dry shampoo on the go. Um, it's from our Rosemary Mint with biotin dry shampoo puff, mess-free puff applicator, fast-acting, revitalizing rosemary mint, and biotin absorbs excess oil on scalp at the roots so hair looks clean and fresh between washes. Perfect for on the go, formulated without sulfates and parabens. So yeah, so I'm kind of excited about this. I love a good dry shampoo for in between. I use I don't know if we even have it right now, but I use our spray one. I had stocked up on it. So I have our spray dry shampoo right now. But I will have you notice there's the after and before. You can see it's kind of oily here and here it's absorbed some of that oil. But I think because the actual product, it's $19.99 by itself. But if you get it with either the hair strengthening oil, so $29.99 for both. So that puts you at $9.99 for the hair oil, or you can get both the puff and the shampoo for 20, that puts $27.99. That puts you at $7.99 for this. And remember, this is before your discount. So I would definitely say if you're going to try this, definitely try it in a bundle because it's going to be the best bang for your buck. You're going to get two products and at a very reasonable price where if you just tried the shampoo alone, it's $19.99 alone. So yeah, so absolutely. I just haven't decided which one yet. But yeah, I'm excited to try this one and because I do. I love a good dry shampoo and we'll see how that one works. I know with the rosemary mint too, it should smell very clean at the same time. So they've got some great offers going on here for bundles. Trying the rosemary mint, which is a strengthening. I've been hearing such good things, and that's what I'm using it for, is for the thinning. So I'm really I'm trying to, see if I can just rebuild some thickness in there. Then you've got your apple cider vinegar, which is cleaning, which is like when you have excess and it's looking dull. If your customer says it's looking dull, that means they have excess product in there. So your apple cider vinegar is going to cleanse. It's going to clarify your hair. So it's going to look better just by clarifying it. You can still get your bundle here as long as these keep um, being available. You should be able to keep continuing to get your essentials. And then they have another exclusive ambassador offer. Um, Here you can get all 6 products for 40 bucks. And I believe, okay, you pay 40. So 6 pieces for $40. That's over a $50 savings. So might be something that you guys look into. I mean, 6 products for 40 bucks. Pretty good deal. Um, Jewelry. So it looks like we're going into, I almost want to say we're going into a fall kind of theme. Here's crimson, which I think of more fallish. And then here's teardrop. Those are pretty. Um, the pave and the pearl set. And then down here, we've got season necklace, leaf necklace. So you've got the 3 different leaves. So that's why I'm kind of thinking we're already kind of, by the time we get into 15, we're already doing a little bit of that transition. So here are the leaf. These are, pretty, and they're on the Abalone. Oh, mother of pearl pendant. So it's on mother of pearl is where you're getting that coloring behind. So those are really neat. Um, so if you see something that catches your fancy, here are some more. We have, looks like sun, pearly bloom and glow. So there's that one. Yep, it's got pearls on one side and a blooming flower. Um, Blue modern mosaic collection. Different kinds of beads. Oh, sorry about that. Necklace, earrings, and bracelet. Here are 2 other necklaces that we have going on, earrings, necklace sets. So yeah, just look and see what catches your eye. Um, Fashion is still going strong. Um, Looks like some little type of ballet shoes. I've heard a few people getting kind of excited about this smock front blouse. So that might be something that would be up your alley, to a dress, and then also um, what do I want to call that? So a drawstring dress and a halter top. That's what I was trying to say, halter top. So yeah, so check and see, what catches your eye here. More bundles. Again, look at the pricing. Look at what you need, what your customers will buy. By all means, don't stock up just to stock up. I don't want to see a bunch of stuff sitting on your shelf because you bought it and you have money sitting there. Have a plan. And then on the back page, And of course, that's why it said the back page was also included in getting your $30 for the vintage pouch, because of course our back page offer is going to be our glimmer sticks at $2.99. So yeah, so we're back to a makeup, and then we've got that dry shampoo coming in. So it is a good campaign. Lots of stuff to get excited about. Remember, when you're looking at that campaign, what are you going to highlight? Who are you going to sell it to? And where, who and where are you going to advertise it? Where and how are you going to share the word on it? And then, of course, always the end one is following up with whoever you've talked to about that. So, really hope that you guys are excited. Just keep going, keep moving forward, and following our strategy of, like I said, picking out those core products of what excites you, because your excitement is what's going to come through. If you don't care about the products, it's going to come through and you're going to be like, yeah, we have this. But if you have a passion for that, then it's going to be better because you're sharing something that you actually really like or really care about. Um, so yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Um, we're looking, let's have a great campaign 13. Campaign 12 was a little slow for us. Personally, not for me, but everybody else had a little bit slower one, but I have faith. You guys all have been, talking about what's coming up and what you're doing. So that's what's important. That you just keep that momentum going and you're going to be successful. So if you have any questions, I'm just a call, text, or a phone call away. Have a great campaign, guys.